What if the ultimate liberation Schopenhauer preached was just the first step? A cowardly half measure. Deny the will, starve it, become nothing. And Nietzsche laughs. He says, no, take that same blind, tormenting force and reverse it. Weaponize it. Turn denial's corpse into pure, unshakable power. You feel the pull, the endless striving, the betrayals of desire, the void after victory. Schopenhauer called it torment to escape. Nietzsche calls it fuel to conquer. Today, the ruthless reversal. From ascetic, nothing, to Dionysian everything. Stay. Because this isn't philosophy. This is war on weakness. Nietzsche discovered Schopenhauer as a young man, called him my educator. The world as will and representation struck like thunder. Life as blind will to life, swinging between pain and boredom. No purpose, no redemption, only striving and suffering. Schopenhauer's answer: deny, ascetic negation, quiet the will, become will-less. Nietzsche absorbed it, then revolted. In Thus Spoke Zarathustra, beyond good and evil, the will to power. Fragments he flips the script. The will isn't evil to escape. It's life itself. Will to power. Not mere survival, but expansion, overcoming, creation. Quote, Nietzsche, a living thing seeks, above all, to discharge its strength, and life itself is will to power. He critiques Schopenhauer's pessimism as life-denying decadence rooted in Christian Platonic resentment. Instead, affirm Amor, Fati, Eternal Recurrence, Dionysian yes to chaos, Gnostic echo twisted. The demiurge's prison, don't flee, conquer it from within. Become God through ruthless self-overcoming. Today, in nihilism's grip, depression, meaninglessness, endless distraction, this reversal is explosive. Not escape suffering, exploit it, forge power. Here are 8 phases of the reversal. 1. Acknowledge the shared abyss, Schopenhauer's truth as starting point. Nietzsche never denies Schopenhauer's diagnosis. Life is suffering. Will is blind. Ego, illusions, torment. But he says, that's not the end. It's the ground zero for greatness. Schopenhauer's ascetic saints, quiet resignation. Nietzsche, weak. True strength stares into the abyss and builds from it. Daily abyss, meditation. Sit with raw suffering, no escape. Ask, what does this pain reveal about the will? Label it, not my torment, but life's raw force, demanding expression. Recognition without denial fuels reversal. Feel the hunger, don't starve it, redirect it. Most flee here, comfort wins. Only ruthless stare longer. 2. Reject pity and ascetic ideals. Cut the Christian residue. Schopenhauer, compassion as path to denial, see will, in all, suffer together, renounce. Nietzsche, pity multiplies suffering. Slave morality. Pity is the most agreeable feeling among those who have little pride and no prospects of great conquests. Ruthless audit. When pity arises for self or others, trace it. Is this strengthening or weakening? Crush it if it softens. Replace with cold insight, others' suffering. Opportunities for your growth. Exploit power dynamics. Understand weakness. Dominate without remorse. Without reversal, this hardens into cruelty. True power creates, doesn't just destroy. 3. Revalue suffering from torment to forge. Schopenhauer, suffering-proof life, worthless, avoid or deny. Nietzsche, suffering necessary for greatness. No overcoming without resistance. Greek tragedy, Dionysian ecstasy amid horror. Affirm chaos. Amor Fati practice. Every setback. I willed this. Reframe pain as test. Physical push limits in training. Mental face fears head-on. Suffering builds unshakable will. Weak crumble. Strong emerge forged. Romanticize pain, become masochist. Channel it ruthlessly. 4. Unleash will to power from preservation to expansion. Schopenhauer's will to life, survive, propagate. Nietzsche's will to power, overcome, create, dominate. End quote. The will to power interprets. It defines limits, determines degrees of power, daily discharge, seek resistance, create art, build empires, master skills, not for happiness, for expression of strength. When desire surges, don't deny, ask, how can this expand me? Exploit, turn lust, ambition, rage into creative force, unchanneled destructive tyranny, mastered godlike creation. 5. Master eternal recurrence, ultimate affirmation test. Nietzsche's hammer. Imagine life repeats eternally, same pains, joys, exact. Would you curse it or bless? Overcomes Schopenhauer's never again. Recurrence ritual, evening review. Would I live this day forever? Adjust ruthlessly. Live so, yes, becomes inevitable. Adds infinite weight to choices. No more lightness of nihilism. Fails test, despair, pass, liberation in affirmation. 6. Dionysian versus Apollonian, balance the frenzy. Schopenhauer, quiet contemplation escape. Nietzsche, Dionysian intoxication plus Apollonian form equals tragic art. Embrace chaos, shape it. Cultivate frenzy, music, dance, risk. Then impose order, discipline, creation. Raw power channeled becomes unstoppable. Dionysian, excess madness. Apollonian, rigidity, stagnation. 7. Become Ubermensch, self as God creator. Beyond human, all too human. Create values. Overcome self. Gnostic twist it not to escape the demiurge. Become the new creator. Layer phases. Renounce herd morality. Affirm instincts. Create your table of values. Detached mastery influence as overman. Delusion without struggle. False god. 8. Full affirmation. Say yes to the whole. Ultimate, eternal yes. No denial, no resentment. Pure power. Live recurrence ready. Every moment. Affirm. Turn Schopenhauer's nothing into Nietzsche's everything. Rare. Most half-affirm remain slaves. Why? Reversal works. Schopenhauer's denial integrates shadow by extinction. Freudian id starved. Nietzsche. Integrate through sublimation. Will to power equals libido redirected creatively. Power dynamics. Denial creates passive superiority. Affirm active dominance. Gnostic says, don't reject material, transvalue it. Become Archon Slayer or new Archon. Ruthless truth is that denial comforts weak. Reversal terrifies, then empowers. Price, eternal struggle. Reward, godhood in chaos. Schopenhauer's denial is necessary diagnosis. Nietzsche's reversal is the explosive cure. From starve the will to unleash it. From nothing to pure power. Affirm ruthlessly. Overcome. Create. Become Ubermensch. Like, subscribe, notifications. Next video. The Battle for Your Soul, featuring Sigmund Freud's insights and Carl Jung's shadow integration. Comment. Which Nietzsche concept hits hardest, eternal recurrence or will to power? This content dives into dark, anti-ascetic philosophy, life affirmation through struggle, rejection of pity, ruthless self-overcoming, extreme ideas for intellectual exploration only. See you in the next surgery.